we have a place in Vermont that historically has had some really bizarre things happening, and it is known as the Bennington Triangle.
You got strange events happening back in the 1800s that involves creatures, involves lights, involves murders. But then in the 1950s, a string of high-profile disappearances that all happened within a 5-year period. And a lot of these disappearances involve several strange similarities between cases. There's also this ancient element that involves mysterious stone structures on top of Glastonbury Mountain. But then we've got some murders that take place in the late 1800s. And so in 1892, the little town of Fayetteville in the Bennington Triangle, a 38-year-old worker who worked for the Eagle Square sawmill named John Crowley was bludgeoned to death with a rock by fellow mill worker Henry McDowell. And you can find old newspaper reports about this. So McDowell, the murderer, said he did it because he heard voices telling him to attack him. 20 years ago, there was an archaeologist named David Lacey who works for the Green Mountain National Forest in Vermont. He was up checking on the status of an old fire tower on Glastonbury's summit, and he discovered several of these cairns, 3 of them, literally right off the legendary Long Trail, also known as Bigford Hollow. David, this academic himself, wrote, "At the summit of Glastonbury Mountain, at least 3 stone cairns whose cultural origins are uncertain, but which could be prehistoric. Many believe when you look into these cairns that they had a ritualistic ancient purpose. And here they are located at the top of Glastonbury Mountain, which overlooks the Bennington Triangle. According to the Native American legends of this area, there is an enchanted stone among the cairns on top of the mountain that could swallow a man whole, and they would never be heard of again." Is the Bennington Triangle just a series of strange coincidences? Or was there something strangely sinister happening in Vermont?